This exercise is the Bosu ball plank, and there's two different variations that we can do with this. The first one and the easiest one is we're going to have our hands on the ball to begin with, and we're going to place them either side of the ball. Probably if we had a line straight down the middle for 12 o'clock, we're probably looking at about 2 o'clock on the ball each side, or 2 o'clock on one side and 10 o'clock on the other side is where our hands are going to be. Now, from here, I'm going to get some weight into my shoulders first, arms nice and straight, and then I'm going to step back with my feet, and you can see that I'm already starting to have to stabilize and really use my core strength and shoulder strength to keep the ball locked in underneath my shoulders. Now, to make this harder or more difficult, we can play around with different height Bosu balls or different air inflation inside the ball to create different demands on the core. And that's the first variation, the easier of the two variations. The second variation that we can do is to have our feet on the ball and our hands on the ground. So when we're setting up for this one, we're going to have the ball set up there first. I'm going to place one foot on top just in order to keep the ball in a balanced position. And then from here, hands out in front, other foot out onto the ball, and then feet narrow is very difficult, and then walking feet wider makes it just a little bit easier. Now, what I'm thinking of as I'm going through that and trying to brace and maintain core tension, etc., is not only am I squeezing my abs or pulling my, say, chest down towards my belly button and tucking and squeezing, I'm also thinking of squeezing my legs, squeezing my glutes, hamstrings, calves, even pointing my toes hard into the ball so that I can maintain a lot of stability there. Like every muscle that we switch on is going to help us stabilize and keep on that ball and stay balanced on that ball. The last thing to remember is the wider our hands are and the wider our feet are on the ball, the easier this exercise is going to be. So when you're first starting out with this exercise, it's better to have wider hands and wider feet. And then as you get more proficient, or you can hold it for longer, or you can do more repetitions, or whatever the demands of the program call for, you can start bringing that in narrower to make the demands on your core much harder and ramp this exercise up a lot. So this one, that was two variations of the Bosu ball plank.